Hi guys, Sarah here and welcome to Novel Expectations. Today I'm coming to you with my April 2016 TBR. So let's jump right in and get started. So for my Back to My Childhood book for the month of April is going to be The Wrong Number by R.L. Stine. This is the 5th book in the Fear Street series. I'm a little disappointed. I was trying to read all of my Back to My Childhood books in chronological order as to, publication date or stuff like that. And a lot of these, the Fear Street ones weren't numbered, but they did have a specific publication date. They skipped about 3 or 4 books and like moving them from paper to the Kindle, and I'm reading all these on Kindle. So there's about, from books 2 through 4, I think, are missing on the Kindle, and I'm a little disappointed in that because I don't know why they're missing. So Kindle people, could you get on that please and add them so I can go ahead and go back and read them because I'd love to. So that is the book I'm going to read for Back to My Childhood. And essentially it is exactly what it sounds like. It's very much like that Scream movie that was out back in the 90s where, someone was calling and what have you. Now on to the ebooks that I plan on reading this month. The first one is Fearless by Heather Graham. This is a brand new release from her. As of the time of filming this video, because I'm filming this video on Sunday, but you guys are going to see it on Friday, this book has not been released yet. It's coming out on the 28th, on Monday, so it will already have been released by the time you guys see this video. It's pretty much about jewel thieves. I'm very much looking forward to it. I love Heather Graham. This book is going to be one that I am actually going to review on this channel in a separate video all on its own, so be on the lookout for that. The next book is The Bachelor Girl's Guide to Murder by Rachel McMillan. This book I was really disappointed, and not because of the book, but because of, I guess, the publisher had made a decision. I had this book on my March TBR, and it was supposed to be released March the 1st. On February 28th, I got an email from Kindle telling me, due to unforeseen circumstances, the publisher had pushed the publication date to the 1st of April. So I was really disappointed because that was the book that I had planned on reviewing in March, excuse me. So I've really been looking forward to this. I really hope they don't push the date again. As it stands right now, it's due to come out April 1st. I have it on pre-order, so I will be getting it. And because I didn't get to review it in March, I am going to do a second review in April, and this will be the other book that I'm reviewing. And I'm really looking forward to this one. For those of you who don't know, this is pretty much about 2 single women who live in the city of Toronto in 1910 who are trying to solve a murder. So it just sounds like so much fun. The next book I have is Heat Exchange by Shannon Stacy. This is the first book in the Boston Fire series. It is a contemporary romance series about firefighters in Boston. And yeah, it looks really, really good, and I think I'm really going to enjoy it. The next book is Welcome to Icicle Falls by SHEILA Roberts. Also with that is Sweet Dreams on Center Street by SHEILA Roberts. The Welcome to Icicle Falls is the first novella, like in the series Icicle Falls, so it's the .5, and then Sweet Dreams on Center Street is the first book. So because when I did my randomizer to decide what books I was going to read in April, and the novella came up, I thought I might as well add in there the very first book because novellas take no time to read. So that's why both of them are there. Pretty much a contemporary romance series, and the first book, Sweet Dreams, is about a woman who owns a candy shop. So it sounds like a lot of fun. And the last book for my ebooks is All of Me by Jennifer Bernard. This is the first book in a series about a minor league baseball team. And it looks really, really cute, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. On to the audiobooks that I plan on listening to this month. So the first one is She Did a Bad, Bad Thing by Stephanie Bond. This was actually on my March list of audiobooks to listen to, but unfortunately, the other 2 audiobooks that I had were really long. Summer at Willow Lake was, I think, 13 hours, and then Made in America was 18 hours. So I didn't get to this book, unfortunately, so I'm bumping it now, and I'm going to listen to it this month. It is a Harlequin Blaze novel. It's going to probably be quick and dirty, and I'm sure I'm going to love it. The next audiobook for this month is The Winter Lodge by Susan Wiggs. It is the second book in the Lakeshore Chronicles series following Summer at Willow Lake. This one came up, again, randomizer, and I thought, I was kind of hesitant to read it right away because, excuse me, I tend to read books that are set at Christmas time. But then I started thinking more about it. A lot of the series that I read have books that take place at Christmas time. If I waited till Christmas just to read those books, I'd never get through series. So I've decided to bump that up, that if the book is part of a series and it's the next in the series, I'll allow myself to read it outside of the Christmas season. But at Christmas time, I am still only allowed to read Christmas books. I know, sounds kind of funny. You guys will see more of this come late November, early December. And so this one I'm really looking forward to. Summer at Willow Lake I've read 3 times now. The Winter Lodge I've only read once, and it was actually the first book in the series that I read. I did not realize it was part of a series originally, which really bugs me when that happens, when you don't know. This was well before Goodreads and all that stuff, before you could look at stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to going back to reading this one because it has been a long time since I've read it. And I know I loved it the first time. I'm really hoping I love it just as much. And the last book that I'm going to listen to on audio this month is one I am super excited about. I grabbed this one as a Kindle Daily Deal. I don't know if you guys who, not Kindle, as an Audible Daily Deal. I don't know if those of you who subscribe to these, you get them every day. Well, back at the end of January when the X-Files was coming back onto television, they released this as an audio, as like the Daily Deal. And it's The X-Files by Jonathan Mayberry. I believe it's compiled by him. I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of short stories. So I am so pumped and excited about listening to this one. I am a huge X-Files fan. I am really disappointed the way the new television series ended. And they better come back with season 11 or I'm going to be really disappointed. Anyway, guys, please let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books, or if any of these books sound like they would be something that would interest you. And until next time, guys, take care and happy reading. Bye.